Hey guys, and welcome to episode 10 of how I made my first $1 million. 10 double digits. It's a nice milestone. Today is July 1st, 2021, obviously. Assets at 177,000, down 25,000 from last month. Liabilities at 73, unchanged. Net worth 104,000, of course, down 25,000, same as the assets. So okay, down $25,000. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Honestly, the whole month of June feels like it didn't really happen from a financial perspective. Like it was like 30 days of nothing. I don't know if I checked the price of Bitcoin at all until today. I mean, maybe I did like once or twice, just accidentally. But yeah, I mean, I didn't listen to any podcasts, didn't listen to the news. Also, not reading any books, although books aren't current events. So it just feels like the month didn't really happen. I just sort of kept to myself and didn't really interact with the outside world. So it just went by in the blink of an eye. So it feels it feels almost like it didn't happen. I mean, losing 25,000 is something, but no big deal compared to last month, which is $70,000. So yeah, I guess between the last 2 months, that's 95,000, almost 100,000. Yeah, I mean, like the journey up is going to have a lot of downs as well. So yeah, no big deal. So yeah, so it just feels like it didn't happen. That's the main feeling. Okay, so what am I thinking? What am I doing? Well, I still have no income. Haven't made any charts for Mike lately, and haven't billed him in many months. I decided not to sell Bitcoin to pay for living expenses this month. I decided to sell gold instead. So that's the first time I've sold gold ever in my life. So yeah, mixed feelings with that one, because I was planning on really never selling it and holding it for a long time. But there's nothing else I'm holding that I want to sell. So I can't in good conscience sell Bitcoin in the 30,000s. I just think it's going to go up so much more. Way more than gold, way sooner. It will also go down, but I think it will also go up. So, and that's when I'm going to sell Bitcoin. Hopefully, right? That's the plan. So anyway, so I sold gold. All right, what else am I doing? No income. Haven't made any videos for the other YouTube channel. I made one today, which was a quarterly portfolio review. But other than that, I haven't made a video in all of June, and maybe even a week or two in May as well. So 5-6 weeks, something like that. Because at first it felt stressful because we were traveling in May, and it was a little tricky to kind of fit that in. I've never made videos while traveling, so it's still new. And it just felt stressful because the purpose of the trip was to be around family and attend a funeral and that sort of thing, and bringing videos into it and content or interviews with other people, it just didn't feel right. It felt very stressful. So anyways, after that trip was over, the feeling sort of persisted. Like it felt stressful trying to work in an interview with somebody or a video and record it. It just felt very stressful. It felt like a job. It didn't feel fun. So I just didn't do it. So that's that. Also, we had a second death in the family, which is very sad. That one was very unexpected. So that took me a while to process. I guess I still am. So not really in the mood to do a lot of other things in videos, let's put it that way. So anyways, yeah, that's a bit about what I'm doing. I also stopped Spanish lessons. Again, it just felt very stressful, the way I was approaching Spanish and trying to learn it in the ways that I was learning it. So I decided to take a step back. So really between May and June, it's been like a period of consolidation, not just, financially, just coming down from previous highs, But in terms of a lot of things I was doing, like learning Spanish, playing chess, I'm doing much less of that, winding down some games I was playing, games that take months to play. And listening to podcasts, reading books, just doing less, almost zero. The only book I'm really listening to is the Tao Te Ching. So, yeah, going through that for like the third or fourth or fifth time or something, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. And I did have a project I was working on, is a Bitcoin-related project, but I haven't touched that in several weeks, and I guess I'll mention it later when I pick it back up again. So what am I doing with my time? Primarily, actually, I started playing Minecraft. So I think I started maybe the first weekend in June, I think. Maybe like the 5th or the 6th. And I've been playing it every single day, basically, since then. A lot of hours per day. So it's super interesting. I think it's a way of sort of like building an empire much more quickly than you can in the real life, in the real world. So yeah, you can just build it the way you want, and yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. So yeah, what else do I have? Decided to skip the Bitcoin conference in Miami, which was also the first weekend in June. So I was really going back and forth in my mind, like, should I go or should I not? You know, it's here in Florida. You know, I could just drive there in a few hours. And I decided not to because I think there was nothing there for me. Like, the main reason I wanted to go ahead of time was like FOMO. It's like, I don't want something awesome to happen and I'm not a part of it. And then I realized, like, you know, I already have tremendous conviction on Bitcoin. I'm all in. Like, it's more than 100% of my net worth, all right, Bitcoin. So, like, I have more than $104,000 worth of Bitcoin, you know, some fraction of this 177. Like, I don't need to, like, learn more about it or be, like, hyped up or even meet other people in the space necessarily. It's not something I'm called to do right now. So I decided not to go. It's just not for me. So maybe that'll change in the future, but that is what I decided for the past month. Yeah, I guess that's it. It's just, it feels kind of like a waiting month. And I think part of the appeal of Minecraft is I can just, like, I can make a lot of changes, like, in the video game. I can do a lot of things and have my ups and downs there, as well as, like, my feeling of stability, even while you know, the financial picture in the real world is volatile, and even experiencing death, you know, two deaths in the family. You know, can't control everything, but can't control most things probably. So anyways, yeah, that's where I'm at. Just sort of waiting. That's what it feels like, waiting. At some point it will feel like not waiting. So I will keep you guys updated. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next month.